1 year ago, I set out on an incredible journey to play, to stream puzzles, but for not that long. In exercise, in consistency. And here we are, a year later. Welcome to Pal's Puzzle Hour for November 6th, 2024. My name is Pal. So very long ago, a one Holly Holotones on Twitch.tv did a Picross stream. It was the one of the first streams I ever saw of her. I think the first is actually the Dark Souls end user license agreement reading stream, which ended with a Picross joke. And then later on, she actually did a Picross stream, and I tuned into that. It occurred to me watching those that, like, you can just kind of stream whatever. You can sort of stream much simpler things. You didn't have to stream, like, I mean, you know, it's like, it's one of those things, it's like, oh, well, of course it's obvious, like, you could stream whatever, but, like, you know, you don't have to stream, like, top tier games, and you don't have to stream for like 3 hours at least. So at some point, I began to rack my brain and go, you know, streaming is quite difficult for a lot of people that I know. Several friends of mine that have attempted streaming regularly burn themselves out very quick. And I think a lot of that came down to overcomplicating it, overcomplicating the process, over relying on it for this or that or the other. So I thought to myself, what is the minimum viable stream you can do? And at some point, the idea of Pal's Puzzle Hour began to solidify in my mind. And at one point, I went, fuck it, I'll just start it in November. And so in November of 2023, first week of November 2023, the first Wednesday of November 2023, I believe the first Wednesday of November 2023 was literally November 1st. I'm going to check that right now. But either way, the first Wednesday of November, I began the beautiful, beautiful process. Yeah, the literally November 1st was a Wednesday. So so yeah, that's why. It's like, well, November 1st, let's just start it. And so I started. And my first stream has unfortunately been lost to time. I forgot that before you reach affiliate, your VODs only stay up for, you know, well, I mean, they do still only stay up for a certain amount of time, but they stay up for less time. And I kind of forgot to record it or save it in any other capacity, and proceeded to lose the first stream, House Puzzle Hour. House Puzzle Hour episode 1 is lost media. If you go to my VOD channel, it starts from episode 2. Episode 1 of Pal's Puzzle Hour was Picross. So we will be doing Picross today. Actually, I have to sort of not have this window maximized. Did that mess up the... It did mess up the cropping. Fuck. God damn it. Well, that's the chat box. Wait. No. Come on. Come on. Bring me back. Bring me back. There. It. Over there. There. I don't know why cropping in started working like this. It used to not work like this. Then I think I might have messed up a setting when I was doing I Spy Spooky Mansion, and it started working like this. Anyway, it's Picross. Um, for anyone who doesn't know how Picross works, how do I flag? I'm gonna like flag a zone. Can't like flag a zone. Shift. Oh my god. Little mouse. Nope. Okay, whatever. We'll just do this funny. We know that that's good. We know that that's okay. It's got to be the 2 there then. 2. It's full up. Gotta be space there and but there can't. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I've already fucked it up. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Wait. Wait a minute. Go back. Go all the way back. I'm already confused. This has to be 2 space 2. It has to be 2 space 2. Okay. Means there can't be anything there. And there's got to be a space between the 2 and the 1 on this column. And there's already 2 here, so 3, 4, and then there's nothing there. There's 1 there. That has to go like that. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, everything's fine now. Everything's perfectly fine. Nothing can be there or there because that row's full. Nothing can be there or there because that row's full. That's 3. That's 2. Shit. Okay. New puzzle. What else can I discuss while I'm here? I'm not going to discuss current events. You won't fault me for that. You already fucking know. I will say that those bastards don't want us to have fun and live good lives, so we have to have fun and live good lives. It's the easiest way to fuck with them. So we will have fun and live good lives. Be kind to those you care about, and care about more people. That's the major thing about it. Awesome. New puzzle. Ooh. I have to move my OBS down because I can't see the stream timer from here. Woo. But yeah. I don't know. I thankfully, if I can knock on wood, I haven't had much of a headache today. Yesterday I was yesterday I was being fucking constantly menaced by a goddamn headache. So now that I've opened my fucking mouth, I'm feeling it again. Um, but you know, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Awesome! Migraines! Yay! Cool. Hi. Emery, as your friend, I sure am glad your brain didn't blow up yesterday. That's nothing. That's a nothing phrase. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah. I can't fucking believe I've been streaming anything consistently for a year. I mean, clearly it wasn't like, you know, every single week for a year. I've very clearly taken a couple weeks off because, like, otherwise I would be up to 57 by now. How many weeks are in a year? I'm gonna look that up. How many weeks are in a year? I keep, every time I look it up, I'm like, great, I know it now, and then I forget. So, get out of the weather forecast, go to how many weeks in a year? 52. I would be up to 52 episodes of Pal's Puzzle Hour. Um, and if I go to my YouTube channel right now, I'm really distracting myself here by doing this. Um, it's not like I'm in the middle of a stream. But what if I'm nice to myself instead? Because it would be interesting if I could. Yeah. I Spy Spooky Mansion was episode 42. This is episode 43. So, there were like 9 or 10 weeks in there where I didn't stream, but 9 or 10 out of 52 weeks in a year? Jeez, man. Like, yeesh. I it's it's odd to commit to something for that long for me. Um I guess it was like I did, you know, what it comes down to is that I made this as easy on myself as possible. Like, even if I like felt like crud for most of a day, like literally I just had to hold out for like an hour to like that was sort of the major thing that sort of made this a lot more possible is that like even if I wasn't really feeling super up to it sometimes, I could just be like, well, it's literally just for an hour. I can do something for like an hour and then you know, like shut my computer off and go stare at a wall. Like I'm happy that this sort of odd little experiment is working. Um, and I do hope that it continues to work. Uh, there was certainly for a while a bit of an issue where I just had no idea um, what to stream. Sometimes I would like get all the way up to like sitting in front of my computer with OBS open and the thing on like the like starting soon screen, go like, oh, shit, what puzzle do I do? What puzzles are there to do right now? Um, um, and you know that that's worked out all right. I believe there was at least one time where I was like, hey, I don't know what to stream, and people just like popped up with their own things, and it's also I guess I should be I guess to celebrate a year a year of Pal's Puzzle Hour. Um uh I should maybe properly push the fact that um I do have a Discord server. there is I do have Pal's Puzzle Tower, um, my beautiful little Discord server where people can like send in suggestions and and um just kind of get pinged. It's literally pretty much just to like it's pretty much just for like getting pings when when I go live and when my my VODs get uploaded. Um, it's very much a minimal interaction server, and I believe everyone currently in chat is already in there, but maybe I'll actually make a post or two about it eventually, going like, "Hey, if you want Discord pings when I go live, um, sign up here." This makes no sense, right? Because then otherwise this 2 can't go. Like this, there has to be a 1 somewhere in here, but there's gotta only 2 in there. Is this one busted? Hey, is this one busted? Wait. It's 2. But this already has 2 in it. 1 and 3. This already has 2 in it. What the fuck? What? But the 2 can't go anywhere in here. Right? The 2 can't. The 2 can't. Oh my god, there, right the fuck there. Let's go up to 10 by 10s. A little bit more complication, please. I gotta recrop the window. Smart, I'm smart, I'm smart, I'm smart, I'm smart, I'm smart. Makes me more intelligent. Okay. um yeah, I don't know. I didn't yeah, I become blind to square. I believe with a 6 that just those 2 overlap, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's overlap on that. 1, 5, 6 space 1. 1 space 1. Oh my god. I don't know if there's a way to like flag things down in this. 6 space 1 or 1 space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 2, 4, 3, 1. Okay. 5. All right. 6 can't go there. The 5 can't go there. The 4 can't go there. Which means the 6 goes here. The 1 goes there. Yes. It's all very, very smart, you see. And the 3 can't go in here, which means that's the 1, which means the 3 is somewhere in here, which means that one has to be filled in. Yes. 5, 6, 5, 6. Those can't be filled in. Yeah, the 1 can go in there, but the 5 can't go in there. So, nope. 2, 3. 2, 3. Yes. Picross takes so much focus. Picross takes so much focus. It's be a 1 and 1 and 5, so the other one has to go there. 5 has to go there. The 3, which means that row's done. Means that's the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Right? Yeah, that's yeah. Okay, yes. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, it's gotta be there, and that's yes. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. That's 4. That row's stop it. That row's done. 4 can't go in there and there, which means the 4 goes in here. 3. That row's done. I put a 6 in that. 5. This column's done because that's 5 in there now. Right, yeah, and that's all done because oh, that isn't. The fuck? Am I back? Dude, the hell was that? Am I am I live right now? Am I still live right now? I'm live? Oh, okay, cool. Alright. I've opened up the stream on my phone. What the fuck was that, man? My OBS like just shit on me. And well, like my Wi-Fi shit on me entirely. Okay. Still, you're misaligned. Why are you misaligned? Okay. Oh, did I so yeah, okay, that one's solved. That's why. That's why it was misaligned. It pulls up the little thing when the thing is solved. I should maybe say in the chat, still looks busted. That's great. Nice odd little error to welcome me into the year, to the beautiful year. One space 6. No. Yeah, like that. I think so. 2, 2, 3. That's a 3, which means that 1 goes there. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 3. That row's done. Up, 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 up. Yes. Yes. Oh, this row's done as well. Can't be anything in there because can't fit a 5 in 2 spaces. Can't fit a 3 in 2 spaces. It's got to be the 6. That's got to be the 2 because it's got 2 1s there. Yes. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of. I mean, I want to do a couple more long series now that I've kind of tested that with Nancy Drew. Um, I might sort of do more kind of long series, but I also sort of again I also sort of want to um avoid longer series because you know that sort of adds a little more complication, a little more obligation to the thing, um, and sort of harder to put myself in front of the camera, quote unquote, on a like less than ideal day. Like if it's like, oh, it's time for the next part in the fucking series you've been doing. Nancy Drew, that was what, like 4 episodes? That took me a month, didn't it? Because it was like, you know, a couple hours each week for like how many parts were there, Nancy Drew? I feel like that took me an entire month. Um, and I mean, like I'm maybe not super into um the idea of streams consistently taking me a month of like just series work, you know? But then again, like, that did sort of it opened me up to some real fun things. It was pretty fun to do that. It's got to be 3 space 2. Be a 1. Um yeah, I don't know. I do wonder sometimes if I'm just like if I am more capable than I realize. And I'm just sort of making myself nervous for no real reason. 3 has to be in here. It has to be the 4. One. Yes. That solved it. New puzzle. Um but yeah. Um I don't know. Hopefully I get to sort of get myself to to do some interesting things sooner than later. There's this like really ambitious idea that's been in the back of my mind for a while, um that I'm sure like I've like mentioned offhandedly to a couple people. um I don't actually really know what would go into it. So who knows if that's going to happen anytime in the next year. But you know like there is like at least one sort of like somewhat ambitious idea in the back of my mind, maybe pull out one day. um but the good part is that I sort of don't need to. This thing can work like to my satisfaction, like as it is right now, like this, like again, I started streaming like this. Just kind of just put it out there. You only got to go for an hour after all. um and like I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. um Just kind of, just kind of about having an easy time. And this is easy. It's easy streaming. Well, easy enough, you know. I mean, literally, OBS, like OBS, like broke for a second, just like a little bit ago. So not everything's super duper easy, but it's worth the effort, and that does also come from like I mean, it is very much about managing my own expectation. I'm not walking in here going, oh yeah, this is going to be like huge and everyone's going to love it. People do like it. My friends do like it, which is good. Nobody's like, but even if they don't, like, I still like it. And that's what matters. I still like doing this. You know, I'm not like dreading it. I'm not like dreading streaming. I'm not going like, oh shit. Oh god damn it. Oh man. I don't want to fucking do puzzle hour today. Just like, oh right, yeah, I got puzzle hour. Oh yeah. So I don't know. Um there because of that. One can be in either of those spots. It can be in either of those spots. Seven can't be in. One, two, three, four, five, six, which means yeah, that's gotta be eight. Like that. That's gotta be eight like that. And that's the one, that's the seven. That's the four. Yes. Um hmm. 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 Right. Five. Actually, yeah, it's like that actually. The nine can only really budge one block or the other to deal with that. So right, okay. Mm. Yeah, that, and then the three can't be in there. Three can only be like, yeah, three can only be there. Oh, this row is finished. That's the four, which means that column is finished. Four's got to go there, and the two somewhere in here. That's the three. Means it can't go in either of those spots. That's the three. Two can't go there. That row's finished. That row's finished. Six has to go there. This has to go there. Oh, that nine is done. It's the three, which means the one goes there. Means the two is either of those spots, which means nothing there, which means that's the four and the four. It's a three. Yes. Two, that column is finished. One, that column is finished. Three, that column's finished. That's a one. Two has to go there. One has to go there. The two in that column. 6, 7, 8. Mm-hmm. And then two, yeah. 5, 2, 4, 2. Yep. Something interesting about this website to me, which I probably pointed out last time that I did it, but that bot is maybe gone, I think. Maybe. I can't remember. Um, if I played this a second time is what I can't remember. I do remember that the first bot is gone. That's a famous fact. It is interesting to me that like these these nonograms are like random blobs. They're usually when you see Picrosses, they're supposed to sort of form little funny pictures, little images, little bits of pixel art for you. Um, you don't get that with these. That's interesting to me. So if it's five like that, well, it can't be five like that. There's got to be a space for the two. So five like that, space one, two, or if it's five like this, space two. Yeah, the two doesn't overlap yet, so nothing there. Um, ends in a one, that ends in a three. Four, can go either way, so nothing from that. Can't put the four and the one here, so that's got to be the four there. One of the ones. Three, either butts up against the wall or is over here. That up. Cuts off all the rest of these squares. Same story on this row. Two there, which means three. Closes that off. Small ones. That could be the first one with one there, space one, two, three. So don't do anything there yet. Learn. That's the two's got to go there. So that. Just as well. I mean, this also goes to show I might just like revisit certain puzzles. You know, because again, this is not this is not really an exercise in high quality. Um, it's about sort of doing it. It's about doing it to do it. It's a made for the sake of making is a philosophy I've been ascribing to. Um, uh, that is the entire reason Lido exists. It's just made something for the sake of making something. Um, and it's a philosophy that's certainly been working out for me. You know, I like the only things that I've fully made are ones that I've just buckled down and just gone and made instead of worrying too much um about quality. So I mean, you know, sometimes you do kind of gotta you want that quality in there. Um, yeah, I don't, I don't know. Five, six. Oh yeah, okay. It's three. And then two. Five. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Random little landmass. what else? What else has been going on? I don't know. I still appreciate my friendships that I've made. I mean, anyone who looks at the calendar can know why I'm maybe avoiding talking too much about what's happened over the past year. You know what year it is. You've all been here, unless you're someone watching this from who knows how long in the future. And if you are, I wish you luck on your research project. I wish you luck on whatever paper you're writing that you're going through. Archives of some YouTube channel, of some little puzzle YouTube channel from so long ago. Or, I just hope you at least have fun watching. I try to have fun making it. I hopefully achieve that. I've certainly had a lot of fun. Plenty. Played some good games. There's still some other games that I had on the... I'm pretty sure if I really go through and look, there are like several games in my library somewhere, my Steam library or something, that were gifted to me or I had gotten at some point that I just didn't like. I was just like, yeah, this would be great for Puzzle Hour, and then I don't open it. And I should find those and actually play them. Because that would be nice to do. Gotta be a 1. Gotta go there. That's gotta be a 5. I said that's gotta be a 5, and that closes that off. It's gotta be 7. 3, 4, 5. That down. Oh, that's closed off already. But yeah, what am I saying? Right, yeah. I will hopefully I will grab those games that I've been neglecting and I will play them. And there are probably some other games that are going to come out over the next year. There's always more puzzle games I've found. It turns out that there's still a lot of puzzle games in the world and people are always making more puzzles. People are always making more puzzles because people do like to think. People do like to rack their brains and think about things. I know more. Yeah. I wonder if I can just go for the next 10 minutes till I hit the hour. What else happened in the past year? I watched Homestar Runner. So I'm a Homestar Runner head. I used to not be, but now I am. I love that guy. Oh, he's a terrific athlete. A strong guy. He looks at his emails. Isn't that funny? Isn't that goddamn hilarious that he does that. Um, it's yeah. You know what? Let's actually. I'm gonna talk about Homestar Runner for a minute. That has like really kind of inspired me a little bit to make things because it really like it feels more possible of a thing to make. Um, like it's sort of the. I think the thing is like you know the adage that oh knowing a magic trick kind of ruins it. Um, the thing that really sort of got me into animation um in general as a practice to do um is realizing that knowing how a magic trick works does not reduce the magic for me. I I in fact genuinely thoroughly enjoy knowing how a magic trick is done. Um because it's sort of it feels more like a craft in that way because it is. And animation when it seems more simple um like I found that like it doesn't really having an animation be simple doesn't really like ruin it for me as much anymore. Like it kind of I can sort of see the magic trick and it sort of makes me think about how I can also do some magic. Not to not to say that if I really sit down, I can make something on par with Homestar Runner. Because that's you're asking me to animate for like 20 years. I mean, I guess I'll get there eventually. The time's gonna pass anyways, but like, yeesh. Oh, that's a lot. It's a lot to ask of me. Um, but you know, it makes me wanna like make make simple things. Make simple things that I can enjoy making for a long time. Like I feel like a lot of what makes Homestar Runner work, what makes the brothers chaps able to do what they do, is because like they do seem to thoroughly enjoy making it. Like you know, although the output on shorts has decreased severely over the past years, um, there are still Homestar Runners shorts coming out, and that astounds me because by all means, like you know, I'm sure if you asked some people a while ago, they would go like, "Oh, Homestar Runner's over. It's like over. They stopped making it. It's like done. The Brothers Chaps moved on to other things, and then they just sort of put out another Homestar Runner short because they just like the characters. They seem to just like making it, and and you know when you like something and it's easy enough for you to make, either through like you know a great amount of practice or just through overall simplicity of process, um, you can put something down for as long as you want to just pick it back up. And I don't really know where I'm going with this. I'm just musing. Um, but you know, it's something that I respect a lot. Being able to go like, oh, the like I don't think Homestar Runner is ever going to truly be over till one or both of them are gone. Because I think in like they, because I think they both just like when you work with certain characters that long, they just kind of like live in you, um, like a little kind of parasitic worm or something. Homestar's like a little like parasitic worm in their gut. They can't get rid of, or they'll die because it's like attached to them now in their soul. This is all. It's all very, you know. This is not metaphorical. Homestar is a genuine parasitic worm, and he's burrowing his way into your brain as we speak. Um, but yeah, what the hell am I saying? I don't know. I've just lost track of myself. Um, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully, I can find a way to make something that'll burrow its way into my gut the same way that Homestar has. Um, to the chaps, to the yes. And I mean that, like, I over the past year I've been trying to get a little more public about my OCs, about wild magic. Because, like, it's one of those lessons that I tell others and then don't really follow enough myself, that just like, if you want people to care about something, if you want people to like understand and connect with something, especially a project that you're trying to do, um, you have to just get out there and start talking about it. Show other people why you care, and they'll start caring about it too. And yeah, I mean, I've done that on a smaller scale. In other servers that I'm in, I've talked quite heavily about my OCs. Um, but I've been really trying to get out there and sort of really fully talk about them more often, to sort of get people to also kind of want to know more about them. And then, like, if I actually go and start putting together stories that involve them, like, I'm not exactly asking for like familiarity out the gate, but like, I feel like more people will sort of be open to hearing about them if they already have some amount of familiarity. You know. um but yeah, I have opened up more about my OCs on more public channels. On my Blue Sky especially, I've been using that to sort of force myself to, okay, best viewers on streamboo.com. Fucking bullshit. Not actions. Ban. Really is too bad that a real person can't get the username Top Quadrangle, because that's really good. That's a good username. Top Quadrangle? Damn. That's too bad. I hope someone real can get that eventually. Um. Space 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Here are those. Yeah, like that. Okay. Understanding. Are you understanding? Cross is a nonogram puzzles are odd. So you have to like, they're usually a nonogram puzzle, you would be able to like sort of flag certain squares without Xing or filling them in. Like, you'd be able to like put down a little flag so you can like numerically compare sort of how the squares can arrange themselves. Because that's sort of a major way of solving these puzzles, is like, it's like I count out, like, say this could be 2 space 7. Actually, it has to be 2 space 7, so bad example. But with the 1 space 7, it's like, okay, it could be 1 space 7, or 7 that ends here and then space, and then the 1 is in either of these spots, and in either of those arrangement, these squares have to be filled. And that's sort of one of the major ways of solving a nonogram puzzle. Um, when you can't just flag them, when you can't just like flag down squares to like compare it more numerically, you have to like mentally keep squares filled in while also counting out the squares and filling them in. It gets a little difficult. It gets a little difficult on you when you have to do it that way. So I don't precisely appreciate that as far as I can tell, this website doesn't have a method of flagging squares. Maybe they do and I just don't know it. If they do and I just don't know it, that'll be so fucking funny. I've gone through this entire hour without realizing how to flag squares. The 2 can't be there because otherwise that would be 3. So that's got to be 2. It's got to be one of the ones. This is how the game is played. This is how the game is played. This is how it works. This is how it works. Okay, well that's got to be the 3 because literally there's no other arrangement for that. And 1 can't be neither there because the 3's got to be neither of those squares, and that's a 1. So that's got to be a 1. What has this learned me? That's 2 there. And 3's got to be neither of those. That's a 3, so that column's done. La 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 la. Oh, yeah, and that's kind of filled in both of those like that. Which taught me that that's the 4's got to be in either of those. 3's got to be in either of here's. Well, 3 can't reach down there, can it? Well, yeah, it can't be 4 space 2, so the 2's got to be there. 2 1 1, that fills that in. 1 1 1, that fills that in. Yes, it's got to be like that, which fills that in, which means that's the 3, which fills that in. Which that's got to be a 2 and then a 1, and then a 3's got to be in here somewhere. This is 4. That's 5 is filled in. Yes. It's all coming together. It's all coming to Millhouse. It's all coming to Millhouse. 1 7 1 there. 1 3, that's the 5. 1 4, that's the 4 there as well. 4 and a 3, 4 and a 3. 3 and a 1 and 1, 4. Yes. Okay. I reached an hour. Enough of this. Now there will be a Picross VOD on my channel. What final thoughts do I have to leave you off with? Life is a beautiful thing. Spend it however you want. Everyone around you deserves kindness, including yourself. To live a nice life is in itself contrary to the intentions of your enemies. So live a kind life. Get involved with your community. Do anything and have fun and spin around and smile and laugh and play. That's it. Here's to another year of puzzles and other stuff. Who knows? I might eventually I might do things besides puzzles on Twitch. Um, but who knows? Take it easy, all right? Eat some breakfast, lunch, dinner, have some water or some fun drinks, and some fun drinks. Have water along with them. Yeah, bye. No raid because nobody else is live, and I don't feel like going to Critter Vision. Good night.